Alright, please have patience with me. This is my first screencast. And in it, we're going to talk about 4 sentence types. The first one being a simple sentence. We've dealt with those before. The second one is a compound sentence. We've also dealt with compound sentences. The new sentence type that we'll be dealing with is a complex sentence. And there is a fourth. We're not going to talk about that one here. This is called a compound complex sentence. Those are the 4 sentence types. Simple sentence. Defining it, a simple sentence contains a subject and a verb and expresses a complete thought. They're also known as independent clauses. I put this in here because later when we get to compound complex sentences, we will say the words independent clause and dependent clause. So when we say an independent clause, it can stand by itself. It's a simple sentence. Some examples of simple sentences are, let's see, the college teams work hard in English. We have the subject, teams, and what they're doing. They're working. So subject and verb, it's a simple sentence. It has a complete thought. And this simple sentence is also an independent clause. The second type is a compound sentence. We have worked with these before during DOL. A compound sentence, they are 2 simple sentences joined by a coordinating conjunction. So this is what's new so far, coordinating. We usually just say conjunctions. And the conjunctions that we're familiar with and we talk about in class are fanboys. For, and, nor, but, or, yet, or so. Fanboys. So when you have 2 complete sentences joined by one of these coordinating conjunctions, you have a compound sentence. There's always a comma after the last word before the conjunction. Let's take a look. The college teams work hard in English. There's my coordinating conjunction. They enjoy math. The college teams work hard in English and they enjoy math. On both sides of that sentence, I have a subject and a verb. So you have a subject and a verb here, and a subject and a verb here, joined by the coordinated conjunction, and there's your comma. Changing the coordinated conjunction, the and in this case, changes the meaning. Let's take a look. The college teams work hard in English, so they won't get extra homework. So I changed this. So they enjoy math would not make any sense. The college teams work hard in English, so they enjoy math. This would have nothing to do with that, using the word so, and it works just fine. So they won't get extra homework. That makes sense. So picking a coordinating conjunction is important. Again, we have a subject on both sides. The college teams is my subject, work hard in English, comma, but they don't work hard in math. So now we're comparing how you work in one and the other using the word but as my coordinating conjunction. If I take out the second subject, it changes it from a compound sentence to something else. The college teams work hard in English, but don't work hard in math. I don't have a second subject. I'm missing the word they here. This is a legitimate sentence. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't have the comma. I still have the coordinating conjunction. So because I don't have 2 subjects on either side, I don't have a compound sentence. Alright, so we've dealt with these before. We haven't dealt with, in any way, complex sentences. So we're going to deal with them very simply. Just kind of look at them, compare them. A complex sentence, they have an independent clause, so that's a simple sentence, joined by a dependent clause. So there it is. There it is, dependent clause, sometimes called a subordinate clause. I wish I didn't put that in, just ignore it. So it has a simple sentence joined by some other information. A dependent clause is a clause that adds information. So that's this section. It adds information to the simple sentence, to the independent clause. But the dependent clause does not have a complete thought. They have a subordinate conjunction, not a coordinating conjunction. So let's take a look at that idea. Compound sentences, in the last slide, have coordinating conjunctions. Fanboys. is only 7, nothing too hard to worry about. Complex sentences have subordinate conjunctions. That's a bit of an issue because there's tons of them. This is a partial list of some common subordinating conjunctions. There are more. So let's see this in action. So I'm going to need to have an independent clause. They work hard in science is a sentence all by itself. It's a very simple sentence. Work hard is what they do. The subject is they, and what they do is work. This part, after the college teams work hard in English, it has the subject and the verb, but it has this subordinate conjunction that's kind of messing up the idea. I'm waiting for the rest of the thought. After the college teams work hard in English, what about that? Oh, they work hard in science. So my independent clause is they work hard in science. My dependent clause is this stuff over here, follow the little arrow. And here is my subordinate conjunction. The college teams work hard in English now that math is over. So here's now that, and I guess I must have now that up here. There it is. So the college teams work hard in English is my complete sentence. The college teams work hard in English, period. Now that math is over, what about that? So this is my dependent clause, now that math is over. This is my subordinate conjunction. Sometimes you can put it in the middle. Team USA Hockey, very sad. Team USA Hockey that won the silver medal at the last Olympics lost to Team Canada at the Sochi Olympics. So my dependent clause starts here and ends at Olympics. That won the silver medal at the last Olympics. What about that? So you're waiting for more information. Team USA Hockey lost to Team Canada at Sochi Olympics. So this section here is the dependent clause. We'll worry about punctuating it at a different time. We need to know that there are compound sentences, complex sentences, simple sentences, and we'll punctuate next time.